Hello everyone, Emily here. I'm going to do a tutorial today on making this dog scarf. It's really cute. It's really easy. Anybody can do it. So just follow along with the tutorial and you can decide how big you want to make it for your pet. Alrighty, so to make the scarf, we're going to need yarn, and I'm going to use this white 100% acrylic yarn, Mainstay, which I bought at Walmart. I have my crochet hook. It's a 4.0 millimeter. This does recommend a 5.5, but I want to use a smaller one. I want my stitches to be nice and tight. I have my scissors, and then I have a ball of this orange yarn, which I'm going to use, and it is either Mainstay or it's Red Heart. I don't have the package, but I am sure it's one of those two. So let's get started. So I have my yarn on the hook, and I'm going to do 48, chain 48, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 45, 46, 47, and 48. So I'm going to do 48. This is for a medium-sized dog. Oh my goodness, 48 does not look very big, even though I counted. So let's see, and I do want to do multiples of 6. So 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So I think I'm going to do 54 and take a chance. So you might want to put this around, your dog to see if it will go over their little head. You saw the pictures at the beginning. This is a really easy pattern. So I have how many I'm going to chain, and I'm going to add 1. And then of course you're not going to work in the one that you're in, but you're going to go to the next one. And we are just going to do a single crochet in each stitch all the way to the end. I'm here at my last stitch, so I'm going to go into my last stitch and do 1 single crochet, and I'm going to leave this tail here because we're going to use it later. You could have left it a little longer, but so when you get to the end, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and we're going to go back crocheting, but we're only going to crochet in the front loop. So we're not going to go in this first one right here. We're going to go to the next one, and we're going to go into the front loop only. So instead of going through 2 like you normally do, you're just going to go through the front one and crochet 1. So we're going to go all the way across, going in the front loop only, doing 1 single crochet. Okay, you don't need to change your colors yet. I'm getting close to the end here. I'm going to go into this last stitch, and when I go through the last one, I'm going to go through both loops because this is the end and I want it to be nice and sturdy. So just go through both loops, pull it through, and do your single crochet. Okay, now we are going to end this. We're going to tie it off, and the reason we're tying it off is because now we're only going to work on this side. Okay, so I tied it off, and this is what I do. I tie it off, and then I take this and I tie it in a knot right up against it, like that. And then when I come back, I'll probably bury it in there. So you can do it however you want to. I like to run it, I'm going to run it in and out of the back loop. And then when I start crocheting, it's just going to crochet right over it. Okay. And you can do it however you would like. This just takes a little bit of time, doesn't take hardly any time at all, okay? So we're gonna only work on this side. So we're gonna come down here and we're gonna start with our new color. I'm gonna start with our orange. You can see I have my orange on my hook. Now we're gonna be working on this side. So you ended it off here, because on this side we went in the front loops only. So we are going to turn it. Now we're only going to be working on this side. And you can see here that you have the front loops, and that's what we're going to be working into. So let's see here. We're going to go into this first stitch right here. We're going to go into that stitch. We're going to pull the yarn through. We have 2 loops, and then we're going to grab it and take it through both. Okay. So that looks, that is our first one. And the first stitch and the very last one, we're always going to go through 2. And we're always going to be working in the back loops now and not the front loops. So we're going to do 3 single crochets in the back loops only. And now we're going to do a double crochet and we're going to do a front post. So we're going to yarn over. We're going to go down below this stitch. And this is the front loop that we didn't do in our last round. So you can see that I yarned over and went down below and went into that stitch. Now we're going to do 3 single crochets. Make sure that you don't go into the one right behind this, because if you do, then you're going to be increasing and it won't stay in a nice flat row. So I did 3 single crochets. Now I'm going to yarn over and go down to the previous row, pick that up. Make sure you don't do the one directly behind it. I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to yarn over and go right down in front of it. See how your pattern is starting? It's really pretty. So we're going to do 3 single crochets. We're going to yarn over and go down in front. And when you go down in front, you can pull this out a little bit. I always put my finger here and hold it, because you don't want it to be too tight, because you don't want it to pull that up. 3 single crochets. I'm going to yarn over and go down below in the front stitch. So that's a front post double crochet. Thank you for that, Stacy. I could not remember what it was called, and she watched one of my videos and wrote back. So thank you, Stacy. I'm going to do another front post. And we're just going to do this all the way to the other end. Nice and bright. I'm close to the end here. I'm going to finish off with my 3 single crochets in the back loops. You can see here that I have 2 stitches left. 1, 2. I'm going to do my front double crochet post, and in the last stitch here I am going to go into both loops and do a single crochet. And then I am going to go ahead and end it. Because remember, we're only going to be going here on this side, back and forth. I'm going to tie my knot. I like to get it as close to that end as I can. Just going to bury it here real quick so I don't have all of those left to bury later. And there we go. Isn't that a pretty pattern? I have my white yarn on my hook. We are going to go into this first loop. We're going to go through both, pull my yarn through, and I'm going to chain one. So that's my first crochet, my first stitch. We're going to do one single crochet in the back loop of the next one. Then we're going to yarn over and we're going to go down in front and pick up that front loop. And then we're going to do 3 back loop only single crochets. Okay. Now we're going to do a front loop double crochet. And then we're going to do 3 single crochets. 3 single stitch crochets. We're going to yarn over and go down below, do a double crochet, do our 3 singles, so you can see the little pattern here that's forming. Three single crochets. You know you kind of got off track if your middle of the 3 isn't right over your double crochet in the orange. Isn't that pretty? So I'm here close to the end. I'm here at the end. I'm doing 1, 2, so I didn't get to do the total 3. So I got 1, 2, the second one went right over my orange double crochet stitch. This next one I'm going to go through 2 loops, bring it through, and it's done. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to tie my knot that I like to tie. Get as close as I can there. Bury it a little bit here. And we'll go back down over here to the other end. It's a nice pattern right there in itself. So I want to show you where we are right now. Right now in this one we have this bottom, which is this white, and then we have 3 here, which are these 3 stitches. So we are going to be starting this row right here. And this pink is just so pretty. I just love the color. So that's where we are with this. I have my orange on my hook. We're going to go through this first stitch, go through both loops as we have been doing. We're going to pull it through. We have 2 loops and go through both. Now we are going to go through, we are going to yarn over and go into this stitch right here in the front. We're going to do 1 single crochet. It's going to go right over that double crochet of the white. We're going to go yarn over and go in the front. And we're going to do a single crochet. And then we're going to do a double crochet. So you can see that you've just boxed this, made a box here. Okay, and that's what we want to do. We're going to chain 1. I'm sorry, crochet 1. We're going to do our double crochet to that front post down below. We're going to go in the back loop, single crochet, yarn over, double crochet in that front loop, and we did it again. I'm sorry, we did it again. Okay, so let's do it again. We're going to do a single crochet, back loop, we're going to yarn over and do a double crochet in that stitch down below. We're going to do a single crochet, back loop, double crochet in that front loop down below, and we did it again. So we're going to do a single crochet in the back loop, yarn over, double crochet in that front loop, single crochet in the back loop, yarn over, double crochet in the front loop, and we did it again. We're going to do this all the way to the end. So let me just show you it again. Back loop, single crochet, yarn over, double crochet in that front loop down below, single crochet, yarn over into that loop down below, pull it through, and you did it again. Single crochet, back loop, yarn over, double crochet in the loop down below, single crochet in the back loop, yarn over, go into that front loop, double crochet. I'm here at the end. I'm going to do a yarn over, I'm going to do my single crochet, and then now my next stitch, of course, I'm going to go through 2 loops, pull it through and tie it off. I'm going to tie my knot. Bury it a bit here. Save me some time later. I think that's very pretty. Pretty excited about this project. Okay. I have my white yarn on my hook, and we're going to go into that first stitch once again, both loops. We are going to grab the yarn and just pull it through. And there we go. Okay, and we are going to do 1 single crochet in the back loop. We're going to do a double crochet into the front loop down below, into that white. We're going to do a single crochet in the back loop. We're going to do a front double crochet right in the middle between these two orange double crochets. Next one, we're going to do a single crochet in the back loop. Once you start really getting familiar doing this, I'm just obsessed with this mosaic. It's very pretty. We're going to do a front double crochet, do a single back loop crochet. We're going to yarn over and do a front double crochet, back loop single, yarn over, front post double crochet, and you can see the pattern that it's making. You can really see these, and then we're going to make sure that we keep putting the white in the middle and here to divide them. Okay, single crochet in the back loop, yarn over, front post double crochet, back loop single crochet, yarn over, front post double crochet, single crochet in the back loop. Oops, did I get both of them? There we go. Yarn over, double crochet in the front post, back loop single crochet, yarn over, double crochet front post, single crochet back loop, yarn over, double crochet front post. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way to the end. I'm here at the end. You can see that I have the orange double crochet, and then I did the middle white, which is right here. And my next stitch, I am just going to do a single crochet, and I'm going to tie it off. Tie my knot. Go down here, and we'll start with the orange. So I have my orange on my hook. We are going to go into this first loop, both of them, 1, 2, bring it through, do a single crochet. So now we are going to do yarn over, and we're going to do the front post. We're going to do a single crochet back loop, yarn over, front post, single crochet back loop, double crochet front post, and we're going to do that all the way around. So if you're making this for maybe a cat, you might want to not make this as long, but if you're making it for a bigger dog, you can make it even longer than I'm going to do this one, however you'd like. I'm going to do back loop single crochet, double crochet, front post, back single crochet, single, yarn over, front post double crochet. We're just going to do this all the way to the end. Alrighty, so I'm almost to the end here. And right here at the end, what I'm going to do is I am going to do my single crochet here. Then I'm going to bring, now we're going to start working in the round. We're going to leave this open just so it makes it easier to put it over the dog's head, and then it's open right here at the bottom of their neck. So we're going to start going in the round. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look here, let's see here. We are just going to go right in. We're going to go into both of these loops, and we're going to do a single crochet. We're just going to connect them. Okay. Go here. Next one, we're going to go in the back loop. And then we're just going to continue our pattern all the way around. And we're going to change our colors. So grab your white yarn. Give yourself a nice little tail. I'm going to pull it right through. I'm going to pull that orange nice and tight. But I'm also not going to cut the orange because we'll be using it again, and we're just going to pick it up. Okay, so yarn over. We're going to do the front post, double crochet in the white. We're going to do a back stitch single crochet right here. We're going to do yarn over, a front double crochet. I'm going to go and do a single back loop, yarn over, double crochet front loop. So we're just going double crochet front loop, single crochet back, front double crochet, back single crochet, and we're just going to do that all the way around. And if you get confused, you can just look at your pattern that you got going on. Okay, so I went all the way around, and I'm going to continue to do the same pattern. I am going to go down into this front loop of that very first one, and then I'm going to do my single crochet here, and I'm going to stop as I pull it through, and I'm going to change my color to the orange, which is still connected. I'm going to leave the white connected, and I'm just going to grab the orange and I'm going to pull it through. Okay, you got that? So we're just going to start going around, and it doesn't matter right here that they don't really match, because it's going to probably be underneath the dog's chin and it will be open to get, so it won't be so tight. So now we are going to yarn over and do a front post double crochet. We're going to do a single crochet in the back loop. We're going to yarn over and do a front post double crochet, we're going to do a back single crochet. We're going to do a front post double crochet, just like we have been. And that's going to be our pattern all the way around. So we're basically just doing the same thing that we did the last round. So you can see. And just continue to do that all the way around. And you can make this as wide as you wanted. I mean, you could just keep going and going and make it as wide as you want. I don't want it to be too wide for Miss Leia, who's going to be the model. Her name is Leia, and she is Princess Leia. So just keep doing that all the way around. So I went all the way around. I'm here at the end, and you can see I did 1, 2, 3 of the front post, 1, 2, 3 of the orange ones here, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to work on this one right here. That's going to end it. And this one, I use the same type of yarn, but I used a 5.00 millimeter. This one's the 4.5 millimeter. So you can see the difference in the size. If you used a little bit bigger needle, it would be bigger. Okay. I'm sure you could probably use a 6 point, the same type of yarn, and it would just be bigger. Okay. So we're here at the end. I'm going to do the front post here in this orange one, and I'm going to do my front post here, and I'm going to take it through, and then I'm going to change my color to white. Tighten my orange a little bit. I'm going to pull it through, and with the white we are going to do, I'm going to skip this white one right here. I'm just going to go right over to this orange one, and I'm going to do me a single crochet. I'm going to yarn over, do a front post, double crochet. I'm going to do a back single crochet, and then I'm going to do a yarn over, double, oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to do a back double crochet. If we were to do a front double crochet, we wouldn't be able to do this white right here. Okay. So we're going to do a back double crochet so that when we come around next time, we'll be able to take the orange down below to do this pattern, this stitch right here. Okay. So we're going to yarn over, do a front loop double crochet, then we're going to do 3 back loop single crochets. And then when we go around with the orange, we will come down here into that front loop, and it will end our pattern. And we're going to do that all the way around. I'm here at the end. I did my double crochet front post. I did my single crochet, 3 of them in the back loop. And now we are going to do our orange here so that it makes another point like it is down there. So we're going to take our orange yarn, which is still connected, we are going to go into this next one in the back loop. We're going to pull our white up, we're going to grab our orange, and we're going to take it all the way through. Okay, now we're working with our orange. We're going to yarn over and go down below and do a double front post, and we're going to do a single crochet, another single crochet. Now here we are, we're going to go in the middle here, yarn over, we're going to do the front double crochet, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and then we're going to do a double crochet front post. So we're still going to be working in the back loops. 3, yarn over, front double crochet, we're going to do 3 back loop single crochets, yarn over and do a front post double crochet, and that is going to be our pattern all the way across. So I went all the way around, and I did my double front post crochet, and I did my 3 single back loop crochets. I'm going to yarn over and do another front post double crochet. I'm going to go in the back loops, and this last white one, when I pull my orange up, I'm going to go ahead and grab the white, and I'm going to bring it through. Okay, see how nice that pattern is? Looks really good. Right here, we're going to stop and turn it over. We're going to cut the orange. I'm going to pull my white a little bit tight, not too tight, and I'm going to tie my orange and my white together because I'm done with my orange. And now I don't have to worry about it coming loose. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go around. We ended off our orange. I'm probably going to go ahead and bury it as I crochet. And I am going to go in to the back loops of this. I'm going to crochet 1 single crochet, and then I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to do a double front post crochet. You can see that it's in the line with this white. In the next stitch, I'm going to yarn over, and I am going to do another double crochet front post. Here, I'm going to go in the back loop and do a single crochet, yarn over, do another front post, yarn over, do another front post, and I'm going to yarn over and do another front post. So I did 3 front posts here. When we first started, we only did 2, but this will be our pattern. We're going to do 3 double crochet front post, then we're going to do a back post single crochet, and that single crochet is always going to be above this orange one here. And this opening here where these 3 are, that's where we're going to do our 3 double crochets. Okay, you can see it's starting to make a pattern there. You can see the outline. So let's do 3 double crochet front posts. I have to tell you, I have 4 cats, and my 4 cats, I have 1 cat and he absolutely loves to wear this kind of stuff. His name is Doc, and he really likes wearing them. I believe his picture is in this tutorial also, and that is Duck, and he likes wearing them. I think it makes him feel pretty. But he does like to wear the stuff that I make. So you can see 3 front, 1 back, 3 front, 1 back, single crochet, and that's the pattern. So you're going to want to do that all the way around. So we went all the way around. Isn't that pretty? So now we're just going to go right into this next stitch, pull it through, have a single crochet. Now we're going to go in both loops and do a single crochet all the way around. So as you do your single crochet, go into both loops. This will be the top of your little neck sweater, your little scarf, your dog scarf or cat scarf. So go ahead and just do the single crochet, both loops, all the way around. I went all the way around, and now I'm back right here, and I am just going to go into both loops in the next stitch, do a slip stitch. I'm going to pull it through, pull it tight, and I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to leave it long enough where I can weave it in and out back here. Pull it through the next, and I'll bury that. I'm going to bury this one also. But isn't that pretty? I like this little opening just so it gives it a little bit of cushion for the pet. But it's awful pretty. You could do this in different colors. You could make this color a variegated. You can make this outside color any color you want to, but it's very pretty. And if you use a bigger needle than the one I used, then your project will be a little bit bigger. Mine's is really nice and tight, and I like that. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of you. It means a lot to me that you watch. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I try to put on videos at least once or twice a week, sometimes 3 times. I like to do crafts. I love to crochet. So please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.